Right now, as you watch this, over 36,000 cyber attacks are happening every single second. And the mastermind behind them? It's not a hacker in a hoodie. It's artificial intelligence. We live in a world where AI is transforming everything, from art and music to medicine and science. But while most of us focus on the promise of this tech, there's a darker side unfolding beneath the surface. Cyber criminals aren't just using AI, they're weaponizing it. In real time, it's scanning, learning, and launching attacks faster than any human could react. What was once science fiction is now our daily reality. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on how AI is fueling an invisible war, one that's attacking governments, hospitals, banks, and even your smartphone without you ever noticing. We'll break down the terrifying speed, the smartest AI hacks in use right now, and what it means for your safety. Stay with us because this isn't just about tech, it's about survival in a digital battlefield. Let's start with that mind-blowing number, 36,000 cyber attacks every second. That's not hyperbole. According to a 2024 report by SonicWall, there were over 3 trillion intrusion attempts in a single year. Divide that by the seconds in a year, and you get 36,000. But how is that even possible? AI doesn't sleep, it doesn't eat, and it can scan millions of vulnerabilities across the internet simultaneously. Tools like WormGPT and FraudGPT, malicious versions of language models, are being sold on the dark web. These AIs write phishing emails that are so convincing that even trained professionals fall for them. They also generate polymorphic malware, code that rewrites itself to avoid detection. What used to take a hacker hours now takes seconds, and it scales infinitely. Take the attack on Colonial Pipeline in 2021. While the ransomware wasn't AI generated, today's AI-enhanced scripts can replicate that same disruption faster, cheaper, and on a wider scale. In fact, security firms have detected malware strains that evolve in real time, changing their signatures as they move through networks, making them nearly impossible to stop. Hospitals in France and the US have been brought to their knees, not just by ransomware, but by autonomous attack bots. AIs trained to seek out unpatched medical devices and encrypt data mid-operation. Imagine being on the operating table when suddenly the entire system goes dark. That's not a movie, that's 2025. Here's the scary part. AI can imitate humans, better than humans. In one case, deepfake voice technology was used to trick a CEO into transferring $243,000 to hackers. He thought he was talking to his boss. The voice, the tone, the accent, it was flawless. And now, these tools are available to anyone with a few $100s and a laptop. But here's where it gets truly unsettling. What happens when AI stops just copying humans and starts out-thinking them? Because the next phase of AI cybercrime doesn't just automate, it strategizes, and it's already here. Meet APTs, Advanced Persistent Threats. These are long-term, stealthy hacks typically run by nation-states. But now, with AI in the mix, they're becoming autonomous. AI agents can infiltrate a system, lie dormant for weeks, study user behavior, map out internal communications, and strike at the exact moment of weakness. We're not talking brute force. We're talking surgical strikes launched by machines that think in probabilities, not guesses. AI can even simulate internal conversations in Slack or Teams to blend in, making it impossible to distinguish human from bot. You think you're chatting with a coworker? You could be sharing credentials with an AI intruder. What's scarier is that both sides, cybercriminals and cybersecurity firms, are now in an arms race of AI. It's called offensive AI versus defensive AI. You have AI creating fake identities, fake LinkedIn profiles, and full-scale social engineering campaigns. And the only way to fight back? Use AI that's just as smart, if not smarter. Companies like Darktrace and Microsoft are developing immune system AIs, ones that monitor networks like a nervous system, detecting abnormalities the instant they occur. But here's the catch. Cybercriminals have no regulations, no ethics, and no oversight. They evolve faster, and they're already one step ahead. So, what does the future of AI-driven cybercrime look like? Experts aren't just concerned, they're sounding the alarm. We're heading toward an age of AI cyber wars, where autonomous systems go head-to-head, bots battling bots in a digital arms race that no human can keep pace with. Imagine a scenario where entire smart cities, filled with connected traffic lights, surveillance systems, medical devices, and financial hubs, are suddenly hijacked, not by human hands, but by intelligent code. No warning, no negotiation, just chaos. Critical infrastructure, your power grid, your water supply, your hospital's emergency response system, could all be paralyzed in minutes by an invisible AI adversary that slips through digital cracks we didn't even know existed. These aren't just hypothetical threats anymore. Governments and corporations around the world are already running simulations to prepare for what they call black swan cyber events. Attacks so disruptive, they could cause global panic before anyone even knows what hit them. And perhaps the most chilling part, many of these breaches will go unnoticed until the damage is irreversible. AI won't just learn your passwords, it'll learn your habits, your voice, and your decision-making patterns. It'll mimic your emails, respond in your tone, and create illusions so convincing that even seasoned professionals will struggle to tell real from fake. AI will begin to deceive at a psychological level, understanding what kind of message will make you click, what wording will break through your defenses, and what time of day you're most distracted. Personalized phishing won't be sloppy spam anymore. It'll feel like an urgent message from your spouse or your boss, and no traditional spam filter will be able to catch it. We're entering a new kind of battlefield, one without bullets or bombs, where wars are waged not with soldiers, but with lines of code. A battlefield where every smart device becomes a potential weapon, and every connected account is a possible front line. The next global conflict won't begin with a missile strike. It may begin with a text message you didn't realize was fake, until it's too late. Let's recap. AI isn't just assisting hackers, it's redefining the rules of cyber warfare. From phishing emails written in seconds to malware that mutates to deepfakes that steal millions, this is a digital arms race, and most of us aren't even aware it's happening. But it's not all doom and gloom. Awareness is our first line of defense. Companies and individuals who stay informed are already using AI to protect themselves by recognizing attack patterns, authenticating users with biometrics, and encrypting data with quantum-resistant algorithms. The key is proactive defense, not reactive cleanup. Still, it's clear, we're not fighting hackers anymore. We're fighting intelligent, relentless systems that learn faster than we do. And in this fight, ignorance is the real vulnerability. So, what can you do? Start by sharing this video, because most people have no idea this war is happening. Then, hit that like button if you learned something new, and subscribe for deep dives into the technologies shaping our future, for better or worse. And tell us in the comments, do you think AI will eventually outsmart all cybersecurity systems? Or will humanity stay one step ahead? Remember, in the world of cyber warfare, knowledge isn't just power, it's protection.